I'm Charlize and today I have a huge book haul for you. But before I start, I wanted to address something and I didn't really know which video to put this in because I didn't want to make a whole video about it because I didn't know how many people would watch it. But I met Markus Zusak on Tuesday the 14th and he was in Sydney because he lives in Sydney and that's just awesome. Like, come on guys, Australia is obviously the best because we have Markus Zusak and, you know, Little Book Owl. And yeah, I met him and I have my book now and my friend was borrowing it for like ages. So I got it back and I met him and the line wasn't even that long. It was in the city and I don't think that many people knew about it because it was after a screening of the movie. And basically everyone that was in the movie went to that and then some other people that found out about it. I found out through the Facebook page and he signed it and I'll show you what he wrote. So this is what he wrote. He wrote, He wrote, "Dear Charlize, like most misery, it started with apparent happiness." I told him to write that quote because I like that quote. Look how he did this for like everyone. It's like, is that meant to be him writing? I just found that so funny. And then it says all the best with his signature. And yeah. Refocus time. Wait. Hello. Refocusing. I'm gonna take a selfie. Righto, moving on. Yeah, so he had his wife there and his daughter and son, and it was so cute because his daughter or his son kept taking pictures of him, like getting the camera really up close to his face, and he was like, alright, this is the last one, and he's just like, and it was just the best, and he's so nice, and he just, like, he's just such a nice person, and I didn't even have to wait that long. It was like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and it was so worth it, guys. And I also got this movie poster because it was at a cinema and the posters were just there, so I took one, and he just had his signature there and thanks there, yeah. So yes, I am really happy that I met him. It's the first author I've ever met. I do have Monsters of Men is signed by Patrick Ness, but I didn't meet him. My friend got it for me in a shop, so. First author I've ever met, and it was so worth it, yes. If my shelves here are looking a little empty, that's because this book haul is freaking huge. Like, all of the books that I bought came off these two shelves, that's why they're so empty. I think I have 14 books to show you, and I also have some other bookish related items. So I'm gonna get started. I went into the city, to the bookstores in the city for the first time because there's the two-story Dimmicks in the city in Sydney, and also there's one called Kinokuniya. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's like a Japanese bookstore, but it's huge and they have really good prices there compared to like normal Australian prices. And we spent like 3 hours in that bookstore, me and my friends. I didn't buy anything at Dimmicks because Dimmicks is really expensive, and yeah, but Kinokuniya was really good. So if you ever come to Sydney, you need to go to that bookstore because it's so cool. And I'm just going to get started with the books I got from there. I got 3 books from there. And first one is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnston and Lauren Miracle. Everyone read this during Christmas, but okay, I need help. I live in Australia. It's summer when it's Christmas. So would it be better for me to read it in July, June-ish when it's winter, or would it be better for me to read it in summertime at Christmas? Because I kind of want to read it in winter. I don't know. But yes, I got that one. Also got The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. And this book is so pretty, and I thought this would be really expensive, but then I looked at it and it was like $30, and it's slightly cheaper on the Book Depository, but not much. So I decided to just get it because it's so pretty, and it's like one of these ones where most of the book is pictures. There is writing, like you just saw there. There is some writing, but most of it, I think like it's about half-half. Most of it's pictures, and it's so beautiful. I know there's a movie out, and it's so pretty underneath as well. Whoa. It's like this, and then it has the spine like that, and I just think it's so pretty, and yes. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'll get through it really fast as well because of all the pictures. And the spine, the edge of the pages are like grey, not white, so that's really cool. Also, if my bookshelf changes behind me every time I show a book, that's because I'm putting them back on, just because I don't want to forget where they were, and because it looked amazing how it was. Also, I changed my bookshelf since that video I made, like I said I would. And yeah, if you haven't seen that video, it's just me arranging my bookshelf, and yeah, I had so much fun with that video. But the next book I got was Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, and I have heard nothing but good things about A.S. King, mainly from Ariel Bissett. I think it was her favourite author of 2013. And I saw this one, and I also saw Everybody Sees the Ants, but I thought I might get that one on my Kindle because I liked this cover better. Like, that's the thing with book. I have my Kindle, so if I don't like a cover as much as another one, then I'll just get it on my Kindle. But I really like this cover, and yeah, and I know a little bit about this book, but not too much. And I'm not going to talk about what the books are about in this because there's a lot of books, so I'm just going to get moving now. So also from that bookstore, I got 2 notebooks, and I just got these because I wanted a place to write bookish things down. One of them has lines and one of them doesn't, so the one that doesn't have lines is this one, and they both just say love who you are, if you're wondering what they say, and it just doesn't have any lines. So I'm going to glue all my pictures into this, because if you guys remember, I had all the pictures on my wall and I had to take them down. I'm not allowed to put them back up, so I'm going to glue pictures in here and stuff. And then this is just for bookish things. Like, so far I'm doing the January book photo challenge, which I'm kind of failing at, but I have the challenge there, and this is on Tumblr, by the way, and the link to my Tumblr is in the description, and I just have all the days, and like, yeah, so that's what I've been using this for so far. And then I also got this. It is a time turner necklace, like what Hermione wears in the 3rd book. And I saw, I think Joel from Joel Books had this in his like Harry Potter video thing, and it's so cool because it like actually turns, and it has a little hourglass thing, and it's just so cool. I've worn it like so many times already. So I wore it to the Markus Zusak signing because I thought maybe there were some people that would notice it, but no one did, so sad day, sad day. So the rest of the books that I have to show are all from the book depository, and I'm not going to have them in order of where I got them because they all kind of just came throughout the month, and the last ones came like yesterday. So I'm just going to show you which ones I got. So firstly, I have More Than This by Patrick Ness, and Patrick Ness found his way into this video. Actually, he already did because I mentioned that this is signed, but yeah, he made the, yeah, I need to stop, but yeah, I've already read this, but I read it on my Kindle, and I really like this cover, and like, I've been putting off getting it because it's really expensive, and it has like this cutout thing, which is so cool, and I just really like this cover, and I'm going to be rereading this, so I thought I may as well have a hard copy, so I got that. Next I have Shatter Me by Tahira Murphy, and Whitney from Witty Novels just raves about this. It's like her favourite book, and I've been hearing so much about it, and the 3rd book comes out really soon, and yeah, so I thought I should probably get on this, and it has the most beautiful cover ever, and it feels really cool as well. Love it. Next I have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and Reagan always raves about these, but the thing is, I'm not going to read this for a while because it's going to be like a 6-book series apparently, and I think the 3rd book doesn't come out until 2015, although the 2nd book is out. I don't know, I'll start reading this maybe at the end of this year. Maybe. I'm not sure when I'll get to this, but I really want to read it. The next book I have is The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente, and this just looks like the cutest book ever, and it's going to be like a 6 or 5 book series, and the 2nd book's out, the 3rd book's not, wait no, maybe it's the 4th book that's not yet out, but it's really short, and it's a middle grade book, and I really just wanted something light for when like school starts and I wanted to escape to a fairyland world, and I haven't really read a whole lot of fairy tale sort of books, and this just seems so cute, and look how cute the cover is. Like, come on, that's the best ever. It's just so lovely. Next I have the last 2 John Green books that I don't have, and that is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan, and Looking for Alaska by John Green. I've been so nervous that mine weren't going to be the same size because my friend has all the same covers as me, but some of hers are different sizes, and some of these are matte and some of them are shiny. As you can see, this one's shiny, this one's just matte, and sometimes they're different sizes, but all of mine are the same size now, and they look beautiful on my shelf. And hold on, I'll do it. I have all of the John Green books now. I got the last 3 this month, and let's put him here, and Beautifulness. They all match now. They're all in the pretty colourful covers, all in the paperback, all the same size, and I'm so happy about that. Yes! And I really want to read Looking for Alaska next. That's going to be the next one, and then probably this one, and then this one, and then I've read all the others. Next I have Angelful by Susan E., and I just think this sounds like a really action-packed book, and the second book is out, and it's going to be a trilogy, I believe, and I think it's called like Penryn and the End of Days. That's the trilogy's name, but I'm not quite sure what this is about. I think it's like post-apocalyptic, something with angels that are evil, and apparently it's really dark, and it's really short as well, and I think I'm going to be reading this with some friends in February, so look out for that. Next I have Death Note by Tsumi Oba. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is going to be my first manga, and it's the black edition, so it has the first and second volume, which is Boredom, I think the first volume, and I don't remember what the second volume is, but I've never read manga before, and everyone says that this is a really good one, and also Bakumon's really good by the same author, I think, and yeah, I'm probably going to have trouble reading this, to be honest, because you read it like the opposite way than what you normally do, but I'm really excited to read this, and I know I'll get through it pretty fast because like it's a manga, but I'm so excited for this, and yes. The next book I have is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I hauled Eleanor and Park in my December haul, I think, and now I have Fangirl, and I haven't read either yet. I think I'm going to start with Eleanor and Park, but obviously everyone's read these, and I really feel like I should read it during school, maybe. The next book I have is Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I have the first book, The Darkest Minds, right here. And I have not yet read that, but I heard that it ends on a cliffhanger, and some people said that it's not really a huge cliffhanger, but I still thought I should have the second book because Book Depository does take quite a while to deliver my orders. But I'm really excited to read this series. I've heard really good things about it, and the third book comes out, I'm not sure when, but this only just sort of came out like end of last year-ish, October I think, and yes, I'm really excited for it. And the final book I have to show you guys is Emerald Green by Kirsten Gear. This is the third book in the Ruby Red trilogy. I have read the first two and they're just here, and I really want to read this because cliffhangers and mystery and suspense and just fun, easy reads, really. This is translated from German if you didn't know. I have a review of the first book, and I will leave a link. Actually, you can click the cover if you want to see that review. And I also have a review for the second one, but it's not yet uploaded. But no, just go watch this one, because if you haven't read it, then you should watch the first review, obviously. And it's spoiler free, so yeah. So those are all the books that I got in January. That's a lot of books. I'm probably not going to be buying a lot of other books this year. I know my book hauls get a lot of views, and you guys love book hauls. But I am usually really good with reading most of my books before buying new books. The only books that I will really be buying is sequels to books or books that come out. But I think that is enough books for a long, long time, at least a few months. But I hope you enjoyed this book haul. I have one thing to say. I've got an Instagram. I had an Instagram, just a personal one, but now I have one specifically for book-related posts. So I'll leave a link to that in the description of all my videos from now on, and yeah, I will be posting photos on there of books and fun stuff. So yes, that's all I had to say for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye! Much muscle. This is one hand. One hand. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay. My arm's hurt from gymnastics. What is this? Okay, we need a thumbnail. We need a thumbnail. Okay. Does that work? And maybe we should do one like this. Yeah, nice close up, yeah. Come on. Would be smarter if I did this though, because then it can focus, you know, camera logic and stuff. Maybe I should just, oh my god, cat, teach me how you do your thumbnails with too many books. At least I do gymnastics and have semi-muscles, not really though. Ha! Aha! Smile. Smile. Just hold it. Oh, you didn't show me the picture, really? You know what, let's do one more for luck. Oh yeah, you didn't show me again. Alright, you know what, we're done. One hand again.